Now, it's time to break the internet, because for the first time in Rate Their Chances history, and I'm gonna look really dumb if this turns out to be wrong, but that's the fun part, I give Steve a chance and want score of 100%. I am going all in. Steve will be in Smash by February 2020. It will happen. We will all be shook. My wig will be snatched. And I am predicting this right now. This is the only character I am ever gonna do this for. And if I'm wrong, this video is gonna be really funny to look back on next year. I was a year early, but I was right. Steve from Minecraft is officially in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I cannot believe I am saying those words. As an ex-Minecrafter, as an ex-Smash tuber, I've got a stake in both of these things, and I am pretty damn excited. Hello there, guys. Below 10,000 here, and I was right. Let's go! Alright, let's have a little chat. This is going to be a video unscripted about Steve from Minecraft. First things first, I'm going to discuss my thoughts on Steve, my thoughts on the fan reaction, and then I'm going to do an analysis of his trailer. If you want to just see the analysis of the trailer, there will be a timestamp in the pinned comment and in the description that you can use to go straight there. So, let's talk about Steve. Fan reaction, my reaction. I was ecstatic. The moment I realized it was Steve, of course, was because of Minecraft spiders, my biggest fear, and I was so happy. I wanted it to be Isaac going in. I wanted to see maybe Dante or Klonoa, or there were so many other characters I wanted to see, and for some reason I didn't think of Steve in my pre-reaction portion of my reaction video. And then when I saw Steve, I'm like, oh yeah, whoa, how did I forget Steve? He is the character that I have wanted in Smash for a very long time, both as a meme pick and as a completely legitimate pick, because Steve, and this is something I always brought up in my Rate Their Chances videos, Steve deserves to be in Smash, just based on the merits of his game alone. It is the best-selling single game of all time, Minecraft is, and if that doesn't qualify you for a spot in a video game fighting roster that is made to be a celebration of gaming, then I don't know what does qualify you to be in the game. So, in that sense, Steve 100% deserves its spot on the roster. I know some people were saying, oh, maybe it should have been a Mii sword fighter. Indie characters deserve to be Mii sword fighters, but okay, let me just stop you right there. Are we really still calling Minecraft the little indie game that could? It's been 11 years since it first came out. It's been 9 years since the original main game release. It has been picked up by one of the big 3 companies. Even if it still is classified as an indie game, it is on a completely different level, a completely different platform to how most people seem to be viewing it now, and honestly, people need to understand that Minecraft is a multi-generational cultural phenomenon. It completely, 100% deserves to be on this pedestal, arguably more than any other indie in existence. And the fact is, it's an indie character in Smash. Finally, we have an indie character in Smash. That opens the doors for all of the others. Why are people upset about this? I don't know. You guys have to remember, this is a character that is loved not only by kids, but by teenagers and by adults who grew up playing Minecraft in their teenage years. There are Minecraft YouTubers who are in their late 20s, early 30s who are excited about this. There are Smash tubers who are excited about this. I know, that's a shocking concept. But I think you guys just have to understand that this is a character that's going to bring a lot of love for a lot of people. And you guys that don't enjoy Steve, completely fine if you don't enjoy the character, that's completely okay. Like, if you don't like the animations, or you just don't really like Minecraft, that's completely okay. However, you have to accept that Steve did deserve his spot on the roster. He is not a joke pick. He is the furthest thing from a joke pick you can possibly get. The only reason people think he's a joke pick is because people made memes out of it. He is not a meme pick. He 100% deserves his spot on the roster. It isn't cringe, but if you guys just don't like Minecraft, that's completely fine. It's your prerogative, you can do what you want with that, and that's something I can accept. Just don't start saying he doesn't deserve a spot on the roster, because that is flat out false. As for me and my friends, it was a surreal experience. We all come from the Minecraft community, we all play Minecraft, I met most of my friends through Minecraft, and for one of my friends, he was having a really rough time recently, and this was quite possibly the best thing to happen to him in a while, and I am so happy for him, and I am so happy for my other friends who can finally say, oh my god, this is a character in the DLC that I actually know. Because, yeah, while you guys may be thinking, oh, we love our heroes, and we love our jokers, and we love our Terrys, and our Byleths, and our Min-Mins, there are some people out there who only know Steve. And now they have a character who they can actually purchase for the DLC, who they can enjoy. So there's a two-way street going on here. Overall, I am just ecstatic that Steve is in this game. I am ecstatic that two of my favorite games of the past decade are colliding in this way, and I think it's going to be an absolutely magical reveal. And if you guys are really so upset that you are depressed or angry, or you just want to leave hate comments about Steve everywhere, I mean, okay, you do you, but honestly, you should really check your priorities and just maybe discover that you're probably a bit too invested in this for your own good. This is a video game. We're here to have fun. If you're gonna get, like, upset as all heck over a single character, then, as I said, maybe this just isn't the right place for you to be. Speculation will probably be better without you. I'm just gonna fucking state the facts because I don't give a fuck anymore. So, let's get on with the trailer analysis. I've got the trailer up on here. I'm gonna edit it into the video, as I can. So I've got the Nintendo Switch logo. It obviously starts off with Mario fighting a lot of iconic characters. You've got your Peach, you've got your Terry, you've got your Mega Man, you've got your Sonic, and you've got your Pikachu and Cloud, of course. All of, like, the old school big names. And then Mario smashes into a cave. Now, I should have realized this was Minecraft from the moment Mario smashes into the cave, because you've got the block particles that appear when you break a block in Minecraft, you've got the square blocks, you've got the sound of Minecraft blocks breaking as well. I should have realized it was Minecraft at this point. However, for some reason, I was thinking of the copied city from Nier Automata, because it's also just this geographical location that's just created out of squares. So I was thinking, oh, maybe 2B. But then Mario slams into the ground and just lands in the darkness. And this is probably one of my favorite little sequences from the trailer, because you see shots of spider eyes, you see an Enderman's glowing purple gaze, and then you start to hear the sounds of skeleton bones rattling, spiders and their hissing animations, a zombie groans in the distance, whatever the hell an Enderman sound is. Basically, you hear all of these different things, and we get slight glimpses of stone blocks here and there as well, which I just thought was absolutely fabulous. I think this is a very ambient, very interesting moment, and it really captures the spelunking feel that Minecraft gives you. I never like spelunking in Minecraft, it always makes me feel really nervous, and I am completely with Mario on this one. Oh, I'm completely with Mario on this one. So then Mario starts to hear something breaking. You start hearing the sound of dirt being broken, and then blocks being broken, and then, of course, we have Steve. Now, one thing I will note about Steve is that he is breaking that stone exceptionally quickly. I'm pretty sure he is in game mode creative, because you cannot break stone that quickly with an iron pickaxe. 90% sure you need a diamond pickaxe for that. Steve, are you hacking? I think he is. So we get Steve coming in. Steve rocks the block, and I am absolutely floored. I am still floored. Just looking at this right now, I can feel tears in my eyes. That's how amazed I am that this exists. Obviously, we then get a lovely shot of just Steve and Mario just staring each other down. Absolutely glorious. I think this is probably going to be the most memed image in Smash Ultimate history at this point because it is fucking perfect. And it's just peak comedy. Mario's just like, what the fuck is going on? And then Steve's just like, yeah, I'm gonna pull out a steak and just... It's just... This shit is hilarious. And I think, you'll see it throughout the rest of the trailer, but it feels like the Minecraft character is built as a troll-based character in terms of moveset. In the sense that this character feels like his potential, her potential, its potential, lies in the fact that you can kind of troll your opponents. And I'm kind of really okay with that. It really captures the griefing aspect of Minecraft that was so prevalent back in the day. So obviously, Steve is then like, oh my god, I'm gonna jump. You've got the perfect jumping animation as the creeper comes up behind Mario. Mario gets blown up, and then we get our first introduction of the Minecraft stage. Now, the Minecraft music that is playing, from what I can tell, it is a Minecraft Dungeons track. I have it on, like, I looked it up yesterday, because I didn't recognize the track, because I haven't played Minecraft Dungeons yet. But I definitely recognize the track, and I'm just going to quickly go look for it. I think it is the song Halland from Minecraft Dungeons, and people are pretty hype. People say it's a combination of Halland and Camp from Minecraft Dungeons, which probably makes sense. It's definitely a remix. Of course it's a remix, and I'm pretty hyped. I am most excited in this pass actually for the music, because I want to see if we get some OG Minecraft songs in the game. I want to see Sweden, I want to see Wet Hands, I want to see some disc music, I want to see some good shit, that's what I want to see, and I hope that we get some non-remixed versions, so we can actually have, like, a crazy 8-player Smash on the Minecraft stage, while fucking Sweden just plays in the background. I think that would be absolutely iconic, and I'm hoping we get a mix of both remixed and unremixed tracks for this game. So we get our first look at the Minecraft stage, and the first shot is of a villager next to a beehive in a village. It is very updated to the latest version of Minecraft. You've got a bell, you've got farm animals, and then Steve drops in next to some hay blocks. So what I think a lot of people have pointed out is that the big background is a 2D screenshot with a skybox that is constantly moving, and then you have the 3D sort of area that is much closer to the player in the screen, with like the mobs moving around in the background, the characters, etc, etc, and I think that's pretty cool. We also noticed that Steve has his iconic teabag crouch, which I am so fucking happy. You have no idea, if you play Minecraft, how much crouching is just a vital part of Minecraft. If you're doing parkour, it is incredibly important. If you're playing any mini games, you usually end up crouching once or twice, and it stops you from falling off of edges. So I am curious as to whether if you crouch near a Smash stage's edge, whether you'll be able to like walk off or not. I am so curious about that, because that would be a great attention to detail if you can't. I don't know whether the crouch is a taunt, however, or maybe just literally like Steve's crouching animation when he crouches down, so we will see, but I am very excited. So we have Steve using an iron sword on Toon Link in the next shot with that fucking animation. Good god, oh my god. Where he just tilts his head 90 degrees, slices away, and good things happen. It is fucking demonic. It is demonic looking at this, but I am so hyped by it. You have no idea. It looks so fucking janky, and for me, that is part of the charm of Minecraft. A lot of people were saying, oh, why couldn't they have made Steve smoother and made his render look nicer? But this is the charm of Minecraft, is that it looks a little bit ugly, because that's kind of Minecraft in a nutshell, and I absolutely adore it. So we go past that, and we have Steve using lava buckets to the left and right of him, which is, 1, very ballsy of Steve, I've got to say, and 2, this reminds me a bit of, I believe it's Isabelle's Charged Down B, where she throws buckets of water to the left and right. I can't remember if that's her or Villager, but it's incredibly similar to those, so it makes me think, was Steve based around a villager-style character? And the reason I think about that is because, well, actually, we'll get to that in a second. Next, Steve uses an aerial attack where he pulls out a golden pickaxe and slams it down on Fox. Poor Fox. Fox is dead. Oh my god. We then get Steve using a flint and steel and creating chicken out of nowhere next to the duck hunt dog, which is cool. I'm wondering what kind of move that is. Maybe it's his neutral B. I'm not sure. We then get a shot of Steve using a fishing rod, hitting Diddy Kong, pulling him backwards, placing a piston, and the piston pushing Diddy Kong upwards. Now, this could either be his side B or his grab attack. And I'm expecting it to be his side B, because if it's grab attack, then, you know, you would have Steve actually grab the character in the animation. But this is also why I think this might be a character based on Isabelle, because Isabelle has the fishing rod as her side B as well, and Steve also just so happens to have a fishing rod side B. So, because you know, DLC characters are usually built from the skeletons of existing characters already to kind of keep production costs down and to just kind of speed things up. So Steve being based on Isabelle, I think, is a very valid option. I also noticed that when Steve uses the... Oh, wait, no. Actually, that might be his grab. Because when he fishing rods Diddy Kong towards him, it spawns a fence barrier around Diddy, and the fence only vanishes when the piston appears. So what I think, actually, is that fishing rod is Steve's grab, and if you don't want to use a move to break him out of the grab, like going up, left, or right, then you can just hit the character while they are inside the square fence perimeter. And if you want to actually launch them out of your grab, that's when the piston shows up, and I imagine there'll be a piston going left, right, up, or whatever. This could also still be the side B, and maybe it just has similar properties. I don't know. We will see. So, we'll see tomorrow. We then see Steve using dirt, wood, stone, and iron to dig his way, build his way up away from Lucas, because of course you would. Who would want to be that close to Lucas? Lucas is just kind of looking at the blocks interestingly, and this brings up a very valid point that I am actually slightly concerned about. How long is it going to take for other characters to break Steve's blocks? And are Steve's blocks completely always gonna be there once placed? Do they have like a timer where, like, maybe after 10 seconds the blocks vanish or something like that? I am very curious about how the mechanics of the block placing and the block creating are going to work, because they could be extremely overpowered if unbalanced correctly, so we're gonna see. We then get a shot of 3 different Steves creating a lovely house for Pichu there, which I think is fabulous. Actually, I think this actually answers my question, however, about blocks. Once the blocks are placed, they start to break. And I think that means that effectively blocks have a cooldown. And when the cooldown ends, the blocks vanish, which I think would make a lot of sense. We then see Steve using an iron pickaxe and mining the floor to get a cobblestone block and an iron bar, an iron ingot. And then he spawns a crafting table in the next scene and crafts himself an iron sword using the iron that he obtained. I don't know how this is necessarily going to work, but I really like the animation of the iron sword spinning around in half. It just looks very, very different compared to all the other animations. Actually looks really clean. I don't know how the crafting system is going to work. Sakurai will no doubt 100% explain that tomorrow, but I'm hyped that crafting is in the game, given, you know, mining and crafting are the 2 big things in Minecraft. We then get a shot of Steve with, I believe, a wooden axe, just kind of jumping up and hitting at the sky, which I feel like it's a reference to a Minecraft trailer, because I know I've seen this angle somewhere before. It looks really good. Seeing the crafting table in the bottom there, just underneath Steve on the ground, is just, it's so surreal. You have no idea. We then have Steve using his down B in the air to spawn an anvil, which then goes and crushes Piranha Plant. I don't know if this is just going to be his down B in general. I think it might be kind of similar to Pac-Man's Fire Hydrant, I'd like to say. Steve lands on top of the anvil and is just like, haha, crouch time. And then we get Steve going inside, and we get Alex being revealed as a palette swap. I am really happy for the Alex representation. She is basically the female Steve. She was added, I would like to say it was maybe 4 years ago, I'd like to say. I'm probably completely wrong on that guess. But I know she was added at some point, and people were pretty hyped by it. It was great to have someone other than Steve to represent the female gamers out there, of course. So Alex is running around with a diamond sword, which does confirm you can in fact get a diamond sword in-game. The real question, however, is can you get a diamond hoe? Because diamond hoes are the most powerful weapons in existence, and I want to wield one in Smash. Please, Sakurai, make hoes mad a literal reality. I also like this shot because obviously Alex is chasing a chicken, and you know in Minecraft, chickens are farm animals that you normally kill for food, so it makes sense. We then have a shot of Steve and Alex riding down a hill on Minecraft rail tracks, and this, I think, is actually their side B, which means that the grab from before is just their grab, which means they have a really scary grab. Jesus Christ. Their grab is basically Isabel's side B. Oh, fuck me. So I think their side B is that they get inside the minecart and they ride down it in a direction, and they can get out when they want. And as we will see in a later scene, you can trap other characters in that minecart. We'll get to that in a minute, though. I do like this, but I feel awful for Sakurai because no doubt he had to go through every stage, having to like make sure that you can use the minecart on all of the different surfaces. I can't imagine how painful that must have been. We then get a shot of Alex placing a block of TNT and moving some redstone and then blowing the TNT up. Of course, this makes sense in terms of redstone is basically the electricity of Minecraft, and it always triggers TNT. The TNT blowing up instantly is not realistic to Minecraft. TNT takes time to blow up, but that's okay. I do wonder what move this is. I'm wondering if this is Alex and Steve's neutral B, and maybe the neutral B is what spawns the TNT, or if you have to get lucky and maybe collect TNT while mining blocks. That could also be an option, I don't know. That being said, I like the move, I think it's cool. We then get a shot of Alex rising into the air with a firework and her elytra, which are basically wings that you can glide with in Minecraft. They've been around for a while. This was actually, funny story, this is actually like the one item where I'm like, I was watching reactions for Steve yesterday, and everyone who didn't recognize an elytra, I'm like, yeah, they haven't played Minecraft in a while, because elytras are kind of like normal, standard, but they've been standard since 2016. So, we love ourselves an elytra. We love ourselves fireworks, because if you use a firework while holding an elytra, it boosts you up. This is clearly Steve and Alex's recovery, and it makes perfect sense. And then the stage turns to night. So Minecraft's stage is going to have a day-night cycle, which probably isn't going to be as long as the actual day-night cycle from Minecraft, which is, I believe, 10 minutes of daytime, 2 minutes of twilight, 8 minutes of night, and then back to daytime. No, I think this is just going to be straight up like the skybox will move very fast, and it will go from day to night. I do hope that we get to see the sun in the sky, which I think we will, as sort of just showcasing the time changing, which I think will be really cool. And then we get the reveal that the zombie is an alt character. And I like the introduction of the zombie because it's breaking down a wooden door, which zombies in Minecraft can do on hard difficulty modes. That's really cool, I like that. We get to see Zombie kind of walking around in Luigi's mansion. But what I'm most interested in is the next shot of the zombies. You've got zombies crouching, which, god, that is terrifying. You've got a baby zombie with a pickaxe, which is clearly just someone who's been shrunk down. You've got Alex trying to escape the zombies as well. But what I like is that at nighttime on the Minecraft stage, you do have mobs appearing in the background, like skeletons and zombies, etc. There is a platform to the top left of the Minecraft stage that I don't actually recognize. Maybe it's terracotta, I think. Or, yeah, I think it might be a terracotta platform. Or it's something that was added in the Nether update. I haven't really kept up with the Nether update, though, so don't judge me. I also noticed that there are more than one platform. And in one specific frame, you can see a wood block. I believe it's a birch wood block, but like a wood log in the ground where I think a tree used to be. So I'm wondering if in the Minecraft stage, Steve and Alex are able to actually break the stage? That is something I would love to know. We then get a shot of Steve sleeping in bed with his eyes open, of course, and then we get the reveal of Enderman. Now, this is very uncomfortable for anyone who's ever played Minecraft, because Endermen are not that short, and this is like creepypasta fuel, I'm sorry, it just looks so weird. I do like how the legs and the arms are the right length of an Enderman instead of the length of like a zombie or Steve and Alex. That's a really nice change. We see an Enderman picking up a box, which is, you know, very accurate to Enderman. They usually teleport around the area of Minecraft and pick up random blocks, and they can be quite annoying. We then get a shot of Solid Snake hiding inside a box because he doesn't want to look at the Enderman. Of course, in Minecraft, if you look at an Enderman, it enrages the Enderman, and then you have to fight it as it teleports around wildly. Luckily, that's not going to be an issue in Smash. However, I do feel for Snake because that shot of the Enderman just peering into Snake's box is fucking nightmare fuel. I love it. It's so good. We then get a shot of Wolf killing a zombie, dropping a steak, which is sort of a reference to how zombies drop rotten flesh when you kill them in Minecraft. And then we get a shot of an Enderman hiding from the rain, which is also a lovely nod to the fact that Endermen cannot be out in rain in Minecraft. If they get hit by water of any kind, they start teleporting around like a madman. So having the Enderman under relief is just a really nice reference there. I really like that. We then get a shot of the Minecraft characters nodding very slowly to Marie and Callie, which is just great. We then get a shot of the Minecraft stage itself. We have a shot of a normal forest with cows in the background. We have a shot of the acacia wood biome. I think it's the savannah, with sheep in the background. And it looks so good. We then have a shot of mossy cobblestone and another forest. We have a tundra forest. And then we go to the shot of the island where a lot of the battling is taking place on this stage. We see Donkey Kong, we see Hero, we see Samus, we see Alex, and we see Steve. This is probably the most interesting part of the trailer because it's actual just straight up gameplay. So straight away, we see Steve using his elytra to kind of go towards the left of the stage. We see Donkey Kong trying to hit Steve and failing. We see Hero coming down, and we see Samus and Alex on the right. So Steve kind of launches himself to the left of the stage because he wants to get out of there. Hero uses his metal ability so that he can't take damage. Alex activates her side B, which we're assuming is her side B, which is the minecart. Steve is going to land on a TNT block, which I am wondering, was that TNT block on the very left placed by Steve or Alex with their neutral B and then just left there to be activated at a later time? Can other people use Steve and Alex's TNT block to do damage? I am so curious about that. But what's most interesting for me in this sequence is you see Alex get out of her minecart with that beautiful minecart getting out animation where you just kind of appear slightly above the ground. I just want to look at that again. Oh, no, she jumps out. And then you see the minecart hit Donkey Kong and drag Donkey Kong off stage. It kind of acts a bit like Cap'n's assist trophy, only it's probably fairly easy to break out of. Let's quickly just take a little look over at Steve and Samus over there. The TNT's range is very wide because even though Steve triggers the TNT with the trapdoor, it still hits him, and it hits Samus, knocking those two back, which I think is just a little bit interesting. I also want to quickly just point out that when the minecart appears and hits what I'm looking like is a solid block, a redstone torch appears and basically acts as a way to kind of reverse the minecart around. So I imagine what it is if you use the minecart and you're going down a slope, then you will be able to keep using the minecart, such as in the Great Cave Offensive. But if you hit like a solid wall, the minecart just goes backwards, and a redstone torch and some redstone powered rails are what kind of makes it go backwards. So I like that. I think that's a really nice attention to detail there. There's another one of those platforms as well, with the interesting little design. It's just like a traditional Smash platform, but I think it's kind of terracotta-based design. And then we have Steve using his final smash. Now, in his final smash, you see his pupils go white and yellow, which is a shame. I wish that they only went white. My main reasoning being it could have been a lovely reference to Herobrine, which was an urban legend from Minecraft who was constantly removed from patch notes. And I wish that he got some sort of a reference, even if it was just a skin here in this one. We see King K. Rool get knocked out by a giant piston. So Steve's final smash is a horizontal, yes, horizontal piston hitbox that pushes towards the right or the left, depending on which way you're facing. I don't know if you can use it in the air. I would be very curious to see if you can. I'm sure you can. And then obviously we see King K. Rool get knocked into a fortress. There's TNT, there's zombies. One zombie is wearing leather armor. There's creepers, and we get that shot of just this beautiful castle blowing up. And my favorite moment is just when Steve pops up and he just starts eating a fucking steak. That is why I think that Steve is effectively a troll character in terms of his moveset, because he's got so much personality as just this absolute fucking troll who's just here to eat his steak and kill everyone, and I thought it was fabulous. So we then get the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate logo in Minecraft, and then we get one of his victory screens, and one of Steve's victory screens is him building a lovely villager house, which I thought was quite nice. And then we just have a shot of him just kind of closing the door and just kind of looking really proud of his house. I think that's really cool. I'm really interested to see what other structures he's going to build for his victory screens, or if maybe he's going to do something entirely different. Maybe he gets chased by mobs in one of them. That would be really cool. I just think this was a fantastic trailer. I think this really encapsulates Minecraft. Everything was a fantastic reference, and you see that Sakurai has been a major fan of Minecraft himself with his screenshots of his survival world that he posted in the reveal yesterday. So honestly, it floors me just how accurate he was at creating Minecraft in Smash, and I think it was absolutely fantastic. So that is my analysis of the trailer, everything I could see that was Minecrafty. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and consider subscribing. I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I will be posting a reaction to Steve's moveset reveal with the Sakurai Presents tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And overall, I hope you'll have a wonderful afternoon, evening, day, night, whatever it is for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.